All right, guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today I'm going to be going to the skate park and I'm going to be testing out the new BSD Revolution Freecoaster wheel. So the BSD Freecoaster is something that came out about a year and a half or 2 years ago, and it's something that I had never heard of until I started riding BMX again. But basically what it is a free coaster that uses planetary gearing, so that when you're rolling forwards, you get the instant engagement and even the sound of a cassette hub. But when as soon as you start rolling backwards, those planetary gears allow you to roll backwards without any forward pedal pressure and without having to pedal backwards, just like a free coaster. So it's basically my dream combination of both a cassette and a free coaster hub. The entire time I've ever rode BMX, I've always rode a cassette hub, and I've never rode a free coaster because I really get frustrated with the slack on the free coaster hubs, and I don't like riding with it. So having the new BSD free coaster with no slack, ability to get instant pedal pressure when moving forward, and to have no pedal pressure and free coast backwards was too good of a deal for me to pass up. So I ended up buying the wheel, and here it is. So right here I've got the BSD Planetary Freecoaster laced up to the BSD NASA rim, and of course, since the video of me actually building this bike, I have replaced the tires on it and a couple other things as well, like the pegs. Gotten rid of all the gold and gum wall stuff because I just decided this bike looked a hell of a lot better with only black and teal. So I've got these tires wrapped in the Brock Rayford Odyssey tires in a 2.4 inch width, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to quickly straighten out my back wheel because it's a little bit lopsided in the dropouts, and then we're going to throw the bike on the BRZ. We're going to head to the skate park and we're going to go have a little bit of a session. So now I am still coming off of the injury that you guys probably remember from the last video, where I kind of aired the hip a little bit, landed sideways on the quarter pipe, washed out, and kind of sort of bruised my left ribs. So first things first, gotta let you guys know, just like last week, riding in this video is probably not gonna be the best because I am still recovering from not only my hip injury from the week prior, but also from my bruised rib. So bear with me, give me a couple weeks, but I'm gonna be riding pretty chill today, and hopefully we can get some decent clips in. So anyways, I'm gonna get the back wheel straightened out on this bike. We're gonna throw it on the BRZ and head over to the skate park right now. All right, just pulled up to the skate park. I'm gonna get my bike set up, gotta throw the front wheel back on, and then we'll do some chest cam riding. See if I can learn to do some fakie stuff. I've never learned how to do fakies before, so let's give it a shot. Time to start my pre-riding rituals. First things first, always, especially during the summer. I don't know what they call these. I guess it's a sweat cap. What up, man? How you doing? Pretty good. I guess it's called a sweat cap or something. I always call it a sweat yarmulke. Kind of looks like a yarmulke or a do-rag, but it keeps my sweat from dripping into my face when I'm wearing my helmet. So anything that can keep me being able to see straight is always nice. All right, chest cam time. It is absurdly hot today. Like, it is extremely fucking hot. It's gonna be quite difficult to ride, but I'm gonna try to make it work. Woo. Try a fakie. Oh, okay. Ooh, that feels funny. Try it on this side. Okay. It's gonna take some getting used to. All right, cool. God damn it. Put this here. This bruised rib is definitely still f***ing me up a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, we used to saw.
Yeah, I got GoPro on my chest. Yeah, Dailysquad on YouTube. Although that name might be changing soon, I'm not sure, but
I'm famous, just who I'm picking.
There we go. So the secret seems to be to lean back over the back wheel like you're doing a manual. Oh, look out. Okay, cool, you're good. No, you're good, you're good. This is actually good, like, pumping exercise. This is good for my ribs. Yeah. Send it.
Send it.
I don't even know what he's doing. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this Freecoaster. Woo! Okay, the groove's coming back a little bit. Ooh. That's scary rolling back down that backwards. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Oh, almost. What? All right, so I want to talk about this Freecoaster really quick while I catch my breath. So if you guys have never seen this Freecoaster before, this is the BSD Revolution. It was released in 2020, about 2020. And as mentioned previously, it uses a Planetary gear set on the inside for the free coasting action. But when you want to pedal forward, there is almost no slack at all. That's how much slack there is, just that much. Versus a regular free coaster, you probably have about a quarter of a crank sometimes of slack before you get the drive engagement. So not only do you have very little slack, but you also have, it's very quiet, but you do get the sound effect of a cassette hub, because that actually is a cassette hub when it's rolling forward. It's a 3-prong cassette hub on the inside. But when you want to go reverse, you just start rolling backwards and boom, you've got a free coaster. No need to backpedal. However, as long as the back wheel is rolling backwards faster than the cranks are moving forwards, theoretically, you have infinite slack when going backwards. Now, if you've got the back wheel rolling backwards and then all of a sudden just rapidly engage the cranks, it will engage the wheel. So you can, with enough practice, actually do pedal pressure tricks with this, even though it's a free coaster, which is awesome. Now, I'm not the most experienced person when it comes to hub engineering to talk about the Planetary gear set or why the Planetary gear set works to make this a free coaster. There are videos, I'll find one and I'll link one in the description, of how this thing works internally, mechanically. But what I can say so far is that this is better than any other free coaster I've ridden. I've ridden the Federal Freecoaster, the Odyssey Clutch Freecoaster, and a couple of other Freecoasters, and I could not get used to them. I could not enjoy those Freecoasters. The quarter crank of slack was way too much for me, and I personally just hated it. So this is like the perfect compromise of a Freecoaster and a cassette wheel. But unfortunately, it's like $400.
This?
Just the back wheel.
Just the back wheel? Bro, you tripping. You on it.
Yeah, the main downside about this is the price. That's the only thing. It's like, I think you could pick up this exact wheel on Source for $350, but tax and shipping and stuff brings it closer to $400. So just keep in mind, this is not a cheap wheel. This will cost you about as much as a Profile Elite. I will be riding this wheel for quite a while, and I'll be giving periodic updates on how it holds up. I am a big rider. I'm about 235 pounds, so I put a lot of abuse on my bikes, and very rarely are the bikes that I own actually able to stand up to me. So quite frequently, I end up replacing a lot of parts. So we'll see if this hub stands up to the kind of shit that I put it through. But anyways, now that I've talked for a minute, let's get back to riding. There you go. Ah! Oh. And not only that, I cased the shit out of it too. On that big ass longboard with the slides on? God damn. That's dope. The hard part is, I know the secret is to lean back over your back wheel once you start going backwards, like you're doing a manual, but it's so hard for me to commit to doing that when I'm already on a downward slope. You know what I mean?
He's trying to do the blue tank top. He's just trying to get above the shit.
Just try to air out of it?
Still on his feet.
Yeah.
So
it takes
what is he doing wrong?
So what's happening is, as he gets to the top of the ramp, his body is reflexively thinking, I'm gonna slip out. Yeah. So he widens his stance and he plants his feet on the ground to make sure he doesn't slip out.
When you come up and you come out, your board comes up like this and it goes down. And I think what you are worried about is that when you land, you're gonna the board is gonna go and you're not.
Yeah, it's subconsciously, you might not even be thinking about it, but what's happening, and I can tell from what's happening when you're airing out, is when you're airing out, you're subconsciously worried that the board is gonna fly out from under you when you land on the flat, and that's why you're widening your stance and landing on your feet. So what you want to do is keep your weight like kind of pushed into the ground, like plant your board to the ground. Use your feet and your weight to plant your board into the floor, and then just kind of roll out of it. Like, you don't even have to get air at first. You like just roll out of it and then give that a shot. And I think you'll get it. Yeah, see? What'd I tell you? It worked. Now you just go a little faster every time and you'll be getting air. But it worked, right? Nice job, man. That was awesome, bro. Good work. I'm not very good on a skateboard anymore, but I skated for years before I started doing freestyle BMX. And then I started with racing BMX, got broke off doing that, so I skated for a long time, and then I got back into freestyle. So, but I still kind of got the moves on a skateboard a little bit. I know I could still kickflip, maybe first try, maybe. I'll give it a shot. Oh. All right, now I'm actually like frustrated and I want to land it. Okay. I'm kind of fat, so I don't want to break your board, but See, that was lucky. That could have been really bad, but it wasn't. However, that did strain my ribs enough. I think I'm not gonna try that anymore today. Send it, bud.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna find it flat.
You're just like me. Boosting the shit out of that thing, man. All right, downside fast plant. Ah! All right, I still got it. There we go. Finally. Wouldn't be a skate park run if I didn't get at least one bull run in, even though this bull scares the shit out of me right now. Oh my God, tabletops are so much easier with my bars cut down. Holy shit. One last bull run for the video. I think that's it for me, man. I think I'm done.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna cruise a little bit, but I think the video's done for today. All right, thanks for watching today, guys. Hope the POV riding footage was pretty enjoyable. Once again, coming off an injury, so my riding's not super gnarly, dude. But in a week or two, I'll be back to sending it, and I'll be back to having a good time. So thanks for watching. Appreciate all of you. You have anything else to say, Christian?
Wear your helmet.
Damn right. Take it easy, everybody. See you next week.